Yo, this is Midwest Media Zone come back at you, and we got
Yo,
and we got a topic to talk about. We're gonna talk about our definition of art of ducking. So, man, there's been some videos out about this art of ducking, and it's been going on for years on this YouTube shit from the Mayweather fans to the Pac-12 fans to whoever. Everybody's talking about this new keyword in boxing on the YouTube boxing community, which is ducking. So, how you want to set this up, bro? How you want to talk about this?
first, we have to really break down from both our sides what uh what our definition of ducking actually is. So you do yours, I do mine, and combined, that'll be the opinion of this video.
Choose a fighter that people know duck somebody. We'll talk about that right now.
Let's go with that. Right now, like Q Ball had the video, and he was talking about Bradley ducking Khan.
Oh man. Alright, go ahead. I'm gonna let you get your shine in this.
Bradley, actually, I have no shine on this. Bradley said on tape, be alive, that he didn't fight Khan for whatever reason it was. But he made it clear that he didn't want to fight Khan. It wasn't in his best interest. And by definition, that's ducking. Timothy Bradley is one of my favorite fighters. I respect him. Hope he moves forward in a beautiful fashion to finish his career. But ducking is ducking.
Man, fuck that. I'm gonna tell you a real reason why Bradley did what he did. I get it that Bradley went to UK and fought Junior Wood and whooped his motherfucking ass. That I do get. So it kind of could contradict what I'm saying. But let's be honest. Like Quitting Ball and y'all got this perspective that boxing is about business before it's a sport. Am I right?
No, because boxing is boxing the sweet science. It's actually a business second because the business revolves around what's going on, and that's
You
the
talk about the
actual
results,
skills.
right?
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
actually, I agree with Quentin Ball that it's a part of boxing.
Okay,
The
but
business is the majority of boxing.
okay.
You could be a bum with a machine behind you and still do numbers. You know?
Okay, but this is my point, man. Let's get to the nitty gritty of the shit that Quentin Ball wasn't really talking about. And shout out to Quentin Ball, good channel. He
Good
come
ball.
all right, but this is what I want to get to. Let's talk about the Bradley ducking. I'm not disputing that it came off as him ducking. A duck is a duck. But let's get to the reason why this ducking is called out on Timothy Bradley. It's a business, man. I mean, let's think about it. Where was this fight supposed to going to happen at, right? The UK, right?
Yeah.
At that time, Amir Khan was a heavily invested fighter. No, he needs some names to get him to that shine where he can get a Pacquiao fight or a Mayweather fight. So getting fights against guys like Peterson, Madonna, Ortiz, or even Bradley, and if he does his thing and get them victories, that'll get him to them big paydays that Golden Boy wanted to put him on.
Right.
Okay, let's get to the point. We all saw what happened at Amir Khan versus Lamont Peterson fight, right? In Washington, D.C. That was a close ass fight. Some people say Khan won, some people say Peterson won. To be honest with you, I had Khan winning that fight by 1 round, despite the penalty they got. It was a great fight. Now imagine what Timothy Bradley would have done to Amir Khan at that time, because the blueprint of beating Khan wasn't there yet. So that would have been a close ass fight. I would have had Timothy Bradley win by 2 or 3 rounds at late because he would have adjusted to Khan's speed and shit. Because look what Devin Alexander does. The point is, if it's at the UK and if it's a close fight and you only win by 2 or 3 rounds, they're gonna get that victory to Amir fucking Khan because he's getting paid the most money despite the the split of the 50-50 pay-per-view shares and shit.
Right.
But the whole point is, Timothy Bradley didn't want to have that old blemish, and it's a high risk, low reward. I get if you think you're the best, you got the skills, you'll fight anybody. But shit, let's say you do really win that fucking fight. Yeah, you get the fans' respect, but you in the back of the cut. And after all that stiff ass competition Bradley already fought, why not take a Pacquiao fight and get paid, or a Mayweather fight and get paid, and then get to Amir fucking Khan? I get his business sense. Should he have worded it better? Yeah. I don't think Timothy Bradley's scared of Amir Khan. I don't think Amir Khan's scared of Timothy Bradley. At that time, I just think Bradley wanted more notoriety, and if he does take a loss, he will still get more recognition. Compare Amir Khan to fucking Manny Pacquiao. Would you take a loss and get paid, or would you take a loss, get paid okay, still fucking with Gary Shaw, and pretty much have to fight some more tough motherfuckers just to get back to that level? You tell me.
I mean, it's strong points. For me, when you said the word risk, that was all I needed for Tim's decision. Now, the thing is, his decision was to make the better choice for fighting in his career. It might have been a payday, or it might have been a step he needed to take for public acceptance. Now, either way it went, Tim ducked it. And I'm not condemning Tim for his business savvy or his selection, because I'm not a Khan fan anyway. Khan needs to learn how to let off the gas, and his chin has been fractured. So he's liability to himself at this point. So I don't fault him at all, but when you look at other fighters and define the word ducking, that has to be congruent to every fighter, not just Tim Bradley, not just Floyd Mayweather, not Sugar Ray Robinson. Because it's damn sure the truth that after Tiger Woods beat the shit out of Sugar Ray Robinson, he never fought him.
I mean, let's be honest. Ralph Tiger Jones had a losing streak, and even after that fight, his record wasn't that impressive, and Sugar Ray Robinson was about the business, man. I mean, maybe Sugar Ray did have an off night. And okay, to that video that I said he fought like Khan, I'm not saying Amir Khan should be compared to Sugar Ray Robinson. What I am saying is, maybe because he had an off night and the way he fought for them 10 rounds and him really coming back, I just say like some of his habits were repetitive and patterned like Amir Khan. Can he fight in the inside better than Khan? Is his offense more fluid than Khan? Is his fundamentals more solid than Khan? Hell fucking yeah. I would never, ever, ever put Amir Khan and Sugar Ray Robinson in the same sentence when it comes to legacy, how they fight overall. It was just one fucking fight. So, for me to sound asinine, I was just going by what my eye test said. But back to this art of ducking, I think that wasn't a strong duck like Sugar Ray Leonard go in the ring tell Marvin Hagler it would never happen. But as soon as Hagler looked vulnerable against Mugabe and he was on his last legs, that's when he wanted to fight him.
Now we have to be careful of the dissection of the word duck, because when we get to comparing strong ducks to mediocre ducks to weak ducks, it kind of dilutes the actual definition of the term. In some terms, people use the word duck as an assault or an insult toward a fighter, and that's the problem. If we stick with boxing terms and oh yeah, he ducked him. I always said before, it's like a flight of steps. If a guy's going up steps and his goal is to make it to the top, who's to fault him for skipping steps on his way up the stairwell? No one is. You don't have to hit every step, meaning you don't have to fight every fighter. A duck just means you chose not to fight that fighter, and I think it shouldn't be used as an insult.
I think the problem is people say, well, he ducked, he's a pussy ass motherfucker. I don't think that. I don't think no fighter's really scared of another fighter. I just think it's more of a, well, what's the business sense of this? And if I take this L, how much far back will I take, and how heavily invested am I as a fighter right now? Where if I do take the L, I still could do my thing. Like if No Needle Donaire wasn't backed up by Top Rank or HBO or whatever, and he was just a regular fighter and he took that Rigondeaux fight, I don't think Donaire would get the talk or shine that he's getting right now. And I don't think he'll take the risk neither. So it's all about who's your backing, and if you ain't got a strong backing, then you're shit out of luck if you're a top dog. So,
well, shit, let's do a hypothetical. That's like Mike Tyson being reincarnated in your era, and you get to fight this guy for $80,000. Or you could fight another guy, media hype, all the straps, all the glamour, all the glitz, for $200,000. Now, legacy, as far as what the fans want to see, they want to test you. Oh man, you should fight the new Mike. But the dollar wise in your family, your career, your everything, you can get all this cheese and consider fighting Mike if he makes it to your plateau. You see what I mean? So I understand the reasons that people choose not to fight other people, but the definition is a duck.
I mean, I get what you're saying about the quacking, but the whole point is, man, let's say you're a hypothetical situation, right? Let's say I'm offered to fight Mike Tyson for 80 G's, right? And then I'm offered 200 G's to fight Canelo. I know I could beat the shit out of Canelo, and he ain't gonna touch me. So I'll take that fight first, and then I'll be like, yo, Tyson, let me handle this first, get paid, then I'll take on you, and then it'll be a real war.
Now, what if Tyson loses?
I still take him on, but that's my mindset.
But that's not Sugar Ray Robinson's mindset. He got beat by a bum. The bum continued to fight, and the bum continued to lose.
Did he fight like a bum that night?
He fought excellent that night. Styles make fights.
So I'm not gonna call him a bum just because of his record. I'll go by what I see in that ring.
What you see is he beat some past champions, has-beens, and you know, it was what it was. I don't think they were holding a strap at the time he beat him. I would have to dig into the record to see. But hey, just like a duck is a duck, bum is a bum. It's not an offensive term to people that are using, or just people that are talking boxing. Now, people that are malicious use those terms offensively. And that's what makes the difference between a casual fan and a diehard boxing fan of the Sweet Science.
Let's get honest. And if I had to look at them styles, Amir Khan will win the first 2 rounds against Timothy Bradley. Bradley would just probably do the same thing Peterson did, but probably better because he got better center of gravity and he's more athletic. And he'll win the next 5 rounds. Khan come back, it'll be back and forth. It'll be a hard to score type of fight. Difference is, I think Tim will tire Khan the fuck out and hurt Amir Khan, but at the same time, Khan will land some vicious shots.
And now it seems like your assessment would be pre-destruction of Amir Khan, because at the time of the fight, it would have been that way. I see that fight the same way. But since
that's why I think Tim says I'd rather get paid bigger. What you just said about the Tyson scenario and the 200G scenario. So in the future, if Khan is still a legit dog, Tim's name will be big enough where he can get more and better business from Amir Khan in the future, where he could be a top dog with Amir, where they can have a neutral site where they fight and not everything benefits Khan despite the 50-50 split of the pay-per-views.
Would not compare the two between adversity. Look at Khan and look at Bradley. Bradley overcame the adversity. Khan folded. Khan dropped the ball. Khan has self-destructed. Not saying that he can't rejuvenate himself, but the fight will never be as appealing. Timothy Bradley never has to fight Amir Khan for the fact that he lost and he's damaged goods. So it's no blemish on Timothy Bradley for choosing not to fight Khan at the time. But if you look at that moment in time, at that moment in time, Timothy Bradley